Hi viewers, welcome to another edition of Wisdom and Power for Life. Suzanne, your host. Our topic today is how to protect ourselves from pain. Yes, how do we protect ourselves from pain? Two kinds of pain can be identified. The first being physical pain that can be caused by injuries or sicknesses that we have no control over. The second kind of pain is the pain that causes emotional distress or mental distress. In this video, we are going to talk about the second variation, which is pain that causes mental distress or emotional distress. Emotional distress is most often caused by other people to us. That means externally we have other people that can cause us to have emotional pain. We are in a world where interaction must be among humans, and we can cause pain to one another, and this pain can result to emotional distress or mental distress. How often we underestimate the extent by which we can cause pain to others and their far-reaching effects in the health of other people. We shouldn't minimize our actions towards other people. We shouldn't minimize our words and their far-reaching effects on our fellows. Yes, emotional pain, emotional distress can be caused, and mental illnesses can be caused by the pains that other people give to us. Situations that can cause us pain can be humiliation. Others can humiliate us with their words. Others can humiliate us by assaulting us. Others can humiliate us by making us feel mean. And this can cause a serious emotional distress. Another kind of situation that can cause pain is rejection. You can be rejected by your peer groups. You can be rejected by your family. You can be rejected by colleagues and even friends. Yeah, rejection can cause emotional distress, where one starts feeling lonely, not supported, and not accepted by their fellow humans. That's why we are called to love one another. We are called to hold one another's hand and to take one another's hand. The next pain is reproaches, where people reproach you. And you might not know even the reason why they reproach you. And this can break you down, because the reproaches might not be founded. And you find yourself ruminating around these reproaches, losing your mind around these reproaches. And this can cause real pain. We have to avoid reproaching others. Yeah, we can cause destruction in the life of others, serious distress by reproaches. by making them not feeling worthy, by making others feeling less worthy, not meeting up, not up to standard. Yes, we have to be careful the way we deal with one another. We have to consider one another. Do unto others what you would have them do unto you. We have to consider others like ourselves. Emotional distress can have far-reaching effects. It can break one down, and that fellow might break down. Emotional distress can be really detrimental. The next thing that can cause us pain is delays in life. Oh yeah, this can really be painful because it's like we don't see the results of our work. It's like we have to struggle in life to be able to get a thing. Maybe things that others get easily, we struggle with them. Delay can be very painful. But when we have the right friends around us, this can be helped. The right people. The next thing is not meeting up with people's expectation. You feel like you are not meeting up with people's expectations. It's like people have defined standards by which you have to live, and you have to meet up with these standards. And you find yourself being unable to meet up with this standard. And it results to the fact that you are rejected. You are not accepted for who you are. Because the expectations are so overwhelming to you that you are doing what you can to meet up, but they are never satisfied. We should be mindful what we expect from people. Really mindful what we do unto others. Another thing that can cause emotional distress is unexpressed anger and fear. Unexpressed anger can be detrimental to our mental health. The inability to tell people that they have done so and so to us. The inability to open up to our feelings towards others. The inability to approach others and tell them how we feel about their action towards us. Then we go home depressed and in much distress. Fear can cause emotional distress. Fear of so many things. Fear of failure. Fear of not being able to meet up to standards that man has set for you. Fear of not being able to make it in life. Fear of failure. Shame and guilt can cause us distress, where we feel ashamed of ourselves because we think we are not meeting up with expectations. We feel we are not up to standard. We have lost self-worth. And then this results to serious distress. Viewers, I have come to tell us today that there is a way out of distress. There is a way out of distress. Not everybody might understand your distress, but you can help yourself, because others might not be able to help you. Others might not be able to understand you, but you can understand yourself and you can help yourself. You have to be able to build your own life up. Stand back from where you have fallen. Because tomorrow, if you're no more, because you couldn't manage the distress, life continues for the others. If you're no more, life will continue for the others. So we see how serious it is for us to be able to manage our lives by ourselves. For us to be able to build protective walls around our lives. We have to be able to stand on our feet by our own help first. Because we don't know. We might not meet somebody to be able to take our hands. And would that mean that where we have fallen for good? No. That is why I always relate to the fact that meditation is a powerful tool, a place where you can build protective walls around your life. Give time for meditation. Give time to ask yourself if you should include others in your life cycle. So much so that when the other throws an arrow on you, you are to decide whether you are letting the arrow in or you are letting the arrow bounce back. We have to be able to manage this life that has been given to us. We have to be able to stand the winds of life. We have to be able to stand the challenges that life brings with it by taking the bull by the horn, by ourselves. You are your first helper. I say again, build fortresses around you. Build fortified walls around you. You should build your mind in such a way that you are deciding which arrow you are allowing to penetrate your fortress and which arrow you are allowing to bounce back. This takes a lot of meditation, a lot of long time, where you ask yourself, am I supposed to take the actions of others towards me serious? Am I supposed to allow these arrows to touch me? Are they even important, these arrows? One thing we must be aware of is that people who have pain will come to give you pain. People who have been assaulted will come to assault you. People who can't manage their life or who have been unable to manage their life will come to hurt you. Because they can't figure out their life themselves. So they are looking for victims who are also weak. And when they meet you strong, they will go for another victim. And how do they meet you strong? When they insult you, they assault you, you give them a smile back. Because you know that you have sent the arrow back, because you have built fortresses around you. Because their insult is so small, because their insults are so minute and mean in comparison to the life that you have ahead of you, in comparison to your dream, in comparison to where you are going to, in comparison to what you wish to yourself. Their insults are too small for you to let their insult affect you. And this power is built in the chamber of meditation, where you stay far away and then you look at those insults from a far distance and make them to be vanity, make them to be empty. Because no one can stop you from going to where you want to go to except you stop yourself. Only you are your stumbling block. Only you stand as your own problem. All others external forces, you permit them to enter your life. You give them power to enter your life. If you are rejected by a group of friends, a group of people, you make them too small and mean. And look around to see people who value you, your worth. Make them small. As they make you small, you make them small in your life. Make them as small as a fly. And you stand as the lion. Your life is in your hands. Build your fortresses. Build solid walls around you. Through meditation, look at the actions and words of people as worthless. If they have pains, they are bitter. You shouldn't be their victim. See it that way. That people are walking around with bitterness and are looking for people who will be like them. To inflict pain in people's life. Build fortresses around you. Make people's action and words very mean. You give them power over you. So decide not to give them power. Build fortresses in the chamber of meditation. Look at people's words and activities towards you as vanity. And you are deciding which one is affecting you or which one is not affecting you. You are deciding which one to let in and which one to let out. Build fortresses around you through meditation. Look at people's words to be vanity. If you don't allow them to affect you, they won't affect you. And as for delays in life, there is no time limit to make it. The moment you become conscious of the mistakes you've made that have caused delays, then you stand on your feet again, take the bull by the horn and continue the journey. And no one should tell you you are delaying. No one has the right to tell you that. You figure out your life by yourself. Sort your life out by yourself. Correct the mistakes you have made. There is no life without mistakes. And there is not too late for correction, so long as you're still alive and healthy. It's never too late to get to your destination. Yes, it's never too late. Delay can happen. But most important, you recognize it and know the cause of it. And then you fix things again and continue your journey. The journey is not for the quick. Yeah. Your mistakes and your realization have empowered you again. Continue the journey. As for anger and fear, stand tall. Always stand tall. Build confidence in you. Where you know you are retarding, you go for training. Where you know something is lacking in your life, go for training. Where you need to build character, ask how it's done and you build character. And fear, anger will be very far away from you. What you need to fix in your life, fix it. Confidence will grow. If you need to upgrade something in your life, even if it is a character, upgrade it. And fear will go away from you. The things you lost because of fear, the moment you build character and confidence, you will have them back. Double fold. Rewrite your story by building protective walls, by choosing who is speaking in your life and who you are not letting speak. You choose your friends. Friends should not choose you. If you allow friends to choose you, then you're making a big mistake. They might reject you again. But if you choose them, you have the power over them to reject them. If you don't want them, take the power in your hands. Choose friends. Be the first person to help someone. Yes, be the first person. Don't open the door for people to come and help you. You be the first person to help. By so doing, you are building your fortresses. By so doing, you are building your confidence. By so doing, you are building fortresses around you. Don't wait on others to step into your territory. Be the king of your territory, and you are choosing who to let into your territory. Protect yourself. Pain will be very far away. You will master it. You will master pain as you build fortresses around your life and protecting your territory. Yeah, master painful situations. Thank you.